Holy shit. Bro, I've got a packed, big ass fucking show today. Had to break out the Chuck Woodson Super Bowl edition. Let's go. Super Bowl 45. Let's go. So much shit happened today. So much shit happened. I can't fucking sit down. I am just mind blown. Let's get the big shit right out the way. Calvin Ridley out for next year. See ya. Why is Calvin Ridley out for next year? Because the motherfucker was out with a mental illness, mental health issues. Again, T's and P's, I was all there for it. But he was betting on games. Completely illegal in the NFL. Completely illegal in the NFL. Pete Rose got literally banned and scrubbed and wiped from the face of baseball for doing the same thing. Now, mind you, Pete Rose was playing in those games, and I get that. And Calvin Ridley was not. He wasn't even with the team. He was out of state. He was betting on an app, blah, 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 blah. He bet $1,500 and lost $10 million for next year. Gone. What the fuck is going on? Like, bro, how do you not know? How do you not know that you can't do that? Like I said, Pete Rose, one of like the best players ever in baseball history, was scrubbed from the game. Scrubbed. Do you know who Pete Rose is? You probably do, but you probably know him as a gambler and a bettor and a dumbass for betting on games that he played in. Michael Jordan was a gambler, but Michael Jordan was a card player and a roulette player and a very competitive, a highly publicized competitive person. But he didn't bet on sports, or at least not in the games that he played of that we know of. Who knows? Now, I get that he wasn't playing, so he technically didn't fix games. But Emmanuel Acho put out a video on Twitter, and it's got some damning stuff in it, some very curious things. That Calvin Ridley he'd catch the ball and then he'd run backwards, and then he'd fall, or he'd run backwards to not get the first down, and then he'd go out of bounds, or then he'd sprint up between two receivers, two corners, clearly going to the end zone, and then he'd cut back and try to juke him out and then get tackled. And you kind of watch that video and scratch your head bro, what you doing? They didn't find anything that said that he fixed games. Okay. Well, he wasn't playing in them. They didn't find that he had any insider information because he didn't play in the games. And he bet on the Falcons to win. Bet $1,500, a 3-leg, a 5-leg, and an 8-leg parlay. We are green and gold today. I don't know. Some wild shit. Now, Atlanta was trying to trade Calvin Ridley this offseason. They caught wind that he was going to get suspended for doing what happened. So they rebuffed all trades as a good faith scenario because they already knew about the possible suspension. Good on them. Ridley says, I don't have a gambling problem. I bet $1,500. Now, the tweet that I saw earlier, which was hilarious to me, was that you bet in the worst bet in gambling history, you bet $1,500 and lost $10 million. Because you lost your whole season. Gone. See ya. It's done. And you can only apply for reinstation next February. You know what that means? You fucked. You fucked up. You fucked up. Calvin Ridley, you fucked up and got burned. Mike Florio makes a good point, NBC Sports Talk. This only puts more pressure on the NFL if they find something about Stephen Ross, probably will not, they have to bring the fucking hammer down on him 10 times harder. Because if he fixed games, Calvin Ridley was not playing. Calvin Ridley could not fix those games that he been on. But Stephen Ross was potentially paying $100,000 to lose games, which Brian Flores said, no, not going to do it. Then rattle off 7 straight wins. Big old fucking fuck you. Respect. 100%. All right. So that's the Calvin Ridley shit out the way. Other big news. Salary cap set at $208.2 million. That was expected. That was what they announced before. It's what that was expected to be. So salary cap went up like $25 million. Kyler Murray wants clarity by the draft on what's going to happen with him. Extension, not extension. How do we feel? Where are we going to go? I don't know. I don't think it's Kyler's fault. I think Kingsbury wanted him. I don't think Kingsbury's the right coach, though. I think Kingsbury's a really bad coach. I think he brought his college system, which worked for a little while, but unfortunately his college system, like things like the Wildcat, eventually fall apart. You pick him up, you understand the ticks. I mean, Cam Newton, his first season, threw for like 5,000 yards. Why? Because he was an incredibly talented football player. But when teams figured out his offense and figured out how he plays, they were able to manage him. Lamar Jackson, able to manage him. Kyler Murray, able to manage him. Doesn't help that he's only 6 foot tall and he can barely see over his offensive line. Therefore, easier to manage him. Also, again, I don't think Cliff Kingsbury is a very good coach. Kirk Herbstreit. I hate you. I really don't like you, Kirk Herbstreit. But you're going to Thursday Night Football on Amazon. And you're still going to work for ESPN. Good for you. I don't care. Welcome to Thursday Night Football. With, I don't even know who you're with. I don't have any idea. Sean Payton, maybe? Who knows? Stafford, is he going to get an extension? Likely. Talking about him breaking the bank at like $45 million a year. His first season in LA, win a Super Bowl. 13 years, 14 years in the league now. Yeah, probably worth it. Tyrann Mathieu to become a free agent. Significance, he is phenomenal. He is still great. He's only 29. And he'll probably get double digits. Almost no doubt. Tyrann Mathieu is a stud safety. He will probably get double digits. Von Miller has suitors. Rams, duh. Green Bay, surprise. Denver, no shit. Duh. And the Chargers, interesting. I like that group. Rams make sense. I mean, every team on this list makes sense. The Rams just had him. Green Bay likely going to need an edge rusher. Where are they going to get the money for it, though? I don't know. Denver reunion. Everybody keeps saying, oh, he posted a cryptic thing like him and Aaron Rodgers are going to Denver. Listen, Aaron Rodgers, potentially today, when you see this, it'll be Tuesday, when you see this, potentially will announce that he is announced his decision. He said he was going to do it before Devontae Adams' franchise tag scenario. Guess what? Tomorrow's the day. Will he? I don't know. We're going to talk a little bit more about him in a second, but he makes sense. Denver makes sense. Reunion, I get it. Chargers, interesting. Surprised him and Joey Bosa wreak havoc. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. And he played in the division. Ooh, I like that. All right, so before we even get into the rest of this shit, let's go ahead and just jump on the Rodgers bandwagon. He's truly torn on where he wants to play. You know who said that? You know who quoted that? You know what the insider said is that he's truly torn on who he wants to play for? It's not James Jones. It's not John Kuhn. It's not AJ Hawk. It's not Pat McAfee. I don't give a fuck about any of these other sources, whoever the fuck these people think they are. They're not a part of Rodgers' quote unquote inner circle, even though it's Ian Rappaport. Ian Rappaport's the one who said it. Listen, and I think he is phenomenal, and I actually think he's one of the best insiders in the business. But I don't buy it. Not one bit do I buy it. Not at all. I'm just tired of hearing about it. Listen, Green Bay Packers fan, clearly it sits in my DNA. Bleed green and gold every day of my life. But I am so sick of answering these fucking questions. I'm tired of talking about this shit for over a year now. Oh, where's he going to play next year? Where's he going to play this year? Is he going to go to the Steelers? Is he going to go to the Broncos? Is he going to go to the Titans? Is he going to go to the Washington Commanders? Is he going to go to the Jets? Is he going to go to the Vikings? Is he going to go to the Dolphins? Is he going to go? I don't fucking care. He's going to stay in Green Bay. I have been saying this for weeks. He is going to stay in Green Bay. Because if he doesn't, he's fucking stupid. And if he wants to leave, though, at this point, at this current point in time in my life right now, this fucking offseason, see ya. I don't care anymore. Like, you are my quarterback until you're not. You're my quarterback until you're not. If you don't want to be here, just cut the shit and say, listen, you know what? It's not working out. I want to try my luck elsewhere. What Tom Brady did. I want to try my luck elsewhere. See ya. You want to go to fucking Pittsburgh? Go to Pittsburgh. You want to go to Denver? Go to Denver. You want to go to Tennessee? Go to fucking Tennessee. I don't give a shit anymore. Like I do and I don't. I want to care, but I don't because you're just dragging this out. Clearly, I feel some type of way about this shit because I'm tired of answering these fucking questions about this fucking quarterback for the Packers. Is it going to be Jordan Love? Is it not? Is Devontae staying? Is Aaron Rodgers staying? I don't know. And right now, I want Aaron Rodgers and I want Devontae Adams in Green Bay. But if they want to leave, I'll show you the fucking door at this point. I'll show you the door. Packers talking extension with Jair Alexander. Great fucking news. Rodgers torn. Denver, of course, is all in on Aaron Rodgers. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Everybody knows. Come on. This shit is... You guys are reporting this shit like it hasn't been a fucking open secret since 2012. Get the fuck out of here. Shit's frustrating. I'm fucking hot today. Hot. Frustrated, aggravated, sick of this shit. Hopefully today you'll have your fucking answer. And guess what? When you have your fucking answer, guess what? I'm going to be on here talking shit again. Right or wrong, I'll come here and eat crow, or I'll come here and tell you I fucking told you. Damn, man. Ugh. Chiefs tag Orlando Brown Jr. Bengals tag safety Jesse Bates. Browns tag David Njoku. That one surprised the shit out of me. Jesse Bates, I get it. He's a fucking stud. Orlando Brown Jr., you just traded for him. You had to tag him. You cannot lose him. You ain't signed him to a deal. You have to keep him. You need him. He's excellent. Njoku, fuck did Njoku do last year? Whatever. Give him big time money. You're the Browns. You're stupid. The Orange Browns. Stupid. A bunch of dumbasses. But that's fine. Tag Njoku. That means you know what he's not. He's not doing. He's not coming to Green Bay. I don't care. Well, it probably wasn't anyway. I don't really care. Doesn't make a difference to me. They're going to pay him a whole shitload of money to only be on the field for half the time. You also signed Austin Hooper 2 years ago. What? David, you know who Baker Mayfield throws the ball to? Neither one of them. He don't throw to either fucking one. You know why? Because he doesn't appear to have any fucking idea what the hell is going on in his own team. I actually like Baker Mayfield. I do. I like Baker Mayfield quite a bit. I feel like he had too much pressure on him to throw the ball to OBJ, so he did. He force-fed it to him, and he screwed up, and Jarvis Landry's always hurt, and your receivers are always hurt, and everybody's always hurt, and he's hurt, and he's broken, and he's like the anti-Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford was like, had 50 injuries a year, but what he always did was like, I don't know, played really well. Didn't win any games because his defense sucked and his overall team sucked, but shit is what it is. Oh, one last thing. We'll get off this train. Is that Aaron Rodgers officiated David Bakhtiari's wedding. He was with Shailene Woodley. Who gives a shit who he was with? Doesn't matter. They're still together. Who cares? Who gives a shit who he's with? It doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. But Matt LaFleur was going to be there, and Bakhtiari's going to be there, and he's likely to give his, statement on Tuesday on what he's going to do. Just stop speculating. Stop the speculation and just fucking talk. This draft is going to be fucking insane. 9 DBs run a sub 4.40. Wide receivers, cornerbacks, running backs, all of them had almost double-digit sub 4.4 runners. That is insanity. There was a defensive lineman from Georgia who ran a 4.58, and he's like 300 pounds. Speed kills, and that shit wrecks. This is gonna be a dope ass draft. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm very excited. Speaking of the draft, Cincy defensive back, Cincinnati Bearcats defensive back Sauce Gardner, draft stock is shooting through the roof. And why is that? Because this dude has swagger like fucking Deion Sanders. You know why he's got swagger like Deion Sanders? Because he said, guess what? I didn't give up a single touchdown my entire college career. I said, okay, well, how do you feel like your game's gonna transition to the pros? Because I ain't gonna fucking give up one there either. That's what I want on my fucking team. I want that dude. Does Green Bay need a fucking quarterback? I don't know. Don't care. They do. I do know. I pay way too much attention to that shit. Rasul Douglas out the door. Sorry. Likely out the door. Unlikely to resign Rasul Douglas. That's fine. Sauce Gardner, that dude, his overall energy, his fucking boom, walks in there and be like, oh, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm Sauce Gardner. Why do you feel your college game's gonna transition? Bitch, I ain't allowed a touchdown. I ain't gonna fucking do it now. How's it gonna transition? Good day. What pick you got? Oh yeah, no, I ain't gonna be there anyway. Hit him with the Deion Sanders. I'm out. See you. Shit. Swag. Love it. Fucking love it. Sauce Gardner, top 10 pick. Should be. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't looked in the draft much yet. Michigan edge David Ojabo. I probably said that wrong. I apologize to Michigan's edge. He's been getting a lot of buzz for being dominant in the combine. Legit. All about it. All about it. Kayvon Thibodeau says the New York Giants were giving him a hard time, said they were acting like they were his big brother. Do you want to not suck? Because you're not helping yourself. Not suck. That's all I'm saying. You suck. Kayvon Thibodeau loves the Texans. Lovie Smith's defense thinks he'd be a great fit in there. Cool. I hope he does. Will he? Don't care. Giants cornerback James Bradbury could be traded. Maybe. Saquon Barkley, not likely to be traded. That's not really shocking. He's got a big ass contract. I don't see how that was going to work. I don't know. About halfway through the list, there's a whole bunch of shit. Saints are linked to Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G's dog shit, but I'm interested. I'm curious. I'd be curious to see how that would work out. Jimmy G on the Saints. Get Michael Thomas back, get some receivers. I mean, he's not a bad quarterback. I just don't like him. Saints won't tag Williams, safety Williams. I get it. Also would like to work out a long-term deal with him. Duh. Makes sense. Washington wanted Russ, offered a massive package. Seahawks said, who dis? Hung up the phone. Brian Griese leaving ESPN to join the 49ers as a QB coach. Really? All right, man. Cool. Good for you.
Chargers are going to franchise Mike Williams if they get no deal. Today's the deadline, and they don't have no deal. So I guess we'll find out by like 4 o'clock. Be interesting. David Carr being pursued by many teams. Derek Carr, not David Carr. David Carr's been retired for years. Derek Carr pursued by many teams. Not shocking. A lot of teams need a quarterback. Could be one in Green Bay. Could be one in Seattle. Commanders. A lot of teams. A lot of teams need a quarterback. Texans. Sean Watson getting traded? I don't know. Doubt it. All right, let's roll. Amari Cooper likely to be released or traded. Huge cap number. Good production. We'll see. DeMarcus Lawrence, release candidate. They asked him to take a pay cut. He said, "Yeah, right." So he's likely to be cut or restructured. No, they told no. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. J.C. Jackson to hit free agency. Top-notch corner. Stephon Gilmore's on free agency too. There's some dogs out there. There's some dogs out there. Lamar Jackson not rushing into a new deal. You're rushing around the field though. It's a bad motherfucker right there. Let me tell you what. Believe it or not, I did this in less than 25 minutes. Let's short form this. Calvin Ridley, you done fucked up. Kyler Murray wants clarity. Stafford might have his clarity. Tyrann Mathieu, free agent. 3 guys got the tag. Aaron Rodgers supposed to make his decision today, potentially. Who knows? At this point, I mean, I'll know when he does it. When he does it, you'll see my ugly ass face again. But oh well. Jimmy G to the Saints. I like it. Sauce Gardner, Cincinnati defensive back. Bearcats. Bad motherfucker. Deion Sanders vibes. That's what I get. Dope as fuck. Washington wanted Russ. Seattle told them go F themselves. Carr wants by many teams. Amari Cooper, DeMarcus Lawrence could be cut. Kayvon Thibodeau potentially wants to be a Texan. Giants still have no idea what the hell they're doing. J.C. Jackson, cornerback market could be huge. On that note, I came in hot. I cooled down. I'm relaxed. The Aaron Rodgers shit gets me real pissed off. Calvin Ridley shit, like, bro, you're too stupid for words at this point. Figure out your mentals. Get your head in the right place. And be smart enough to bet on your own fucking game that you play, that you're involved in. You are literally employed by a league that says, hey, one thing you can't do. You can't bet on baseball. All right, or you can't bet on football. So let me go ahead and bet on football. Well, I wasn't with the team. Be better. Hear me? Be better. On that note, guys, again, Aaron Rodgers makes his decision tomorrow. You're going to see this ugly ass face. Aaron Rodgers doesn't make his decision tomorrow, then you're not. I'll see you on Friday. So anytime between now and Friday, if there's Aaron Rodgers a confirmation that the QB dominoes are going to start to fall, especially if it's wild ass breaking news like, oh shit, he just got traded to fucking Tennessee or Miami or fucking San Francisco or whatever, you're going to see this face, this ugly ass face, real quick. And I will wear my Aaron Rodgers high school jersey because it seems fit. On that note, guys, we'll catch y'all next time.